Hello, ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here, and welcome to Skyrim Special Edition. The remastered version of Skyrim is finally out. Let me go ahead and turn this down just a little bit so you guys can hear me okay. All right, let me know how that audio is. We're gonna be jumping in and seeing what the difference is to Skyrim Special Edition. Now, keep in mind, I do have some mods installed. The list is in the description below. All day today, there have been mods going up on the Nexus. Like every time I refresh, there seems to be a new mod and a lot that I recognize. I know Wet and Cold just got dropped onto the Nexus, and I Need was dropped on the Nexus. So I Need Great Survival mod if you like having to worry about food and packing enough resources to go off and do whatever adventure you're going to do. That's a mod that you need to keep an eye on. So, all right. Originally, I was gonna do the alternate start mod, but because I wanna see the graphics difference in this 64-bit edition of Skyrim, and with all its god rays and different graphical upgrades that this has gotten, I figured, you know what, let's do the traditional start so we have something to directly compare to. Because what do we all know better than that intro? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Very epic music, so new game. Start a new game, it's fine. I realize there is already a mod to turn on achievements if you want to still have those achievements while you play. Let's see here. Oh, did I not turn the mod off? Oh, you know what? It looks like I didn't. That's okay, though. You know, if we're going to do it that way, then what we're going to do is we're going to back out. Done. Fine. We're going to name him Bob. Oops. And we're going to back out, and we're going to load up my other character. I guess I left the mod on. I thought I had turned it off. So just so you guys know, this is alternative starts. This allows you to, well, make a character and skip that intro that we've all seen 1,000 times, and then choose out of a huge list.
Child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
There's the vanilla start. All these different starts. So if you want to play as a different character, say I want to play as, well, this orc dude that I just named Bob, I can do that. But what we'll do is, we'll go ahead and do the vanilla start from this, since I left the mod installed.
Strange and twisted hand of fate.
I was caught illegally crossing the border into Skyrim. Maybe I stole a horse, I don't know. And it should bring up the character creation. We can go ahead and do it again. But I've been so pumped for this release. Not only because I play Skyrim. I've got 500 hours, or just shy of 500 hours logged into Skyrim on my Steam account, on my other computer, and it's got, I don't know, 90 mods installed in my current playthrough right now. So playing Skyrim with enhanced graphics isn't something exactly new, but what got me excited about this was 64-bit engine. Being able to get out of that RAM limitation that Skyrim has always had. One of the first mods that came out for the remastered version is open cities, meaning there's no load screen through the cities. Well, hey guys, how's it going? And that mod used to always crash with my other mods because it would hit the RAM limit.
Hey, you.
But that might not be a problem anymore.
You were trying to cross the border, right?
Yes,
right
yes I was.
That Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
Yeah. Definitely, the lighting is better. The character models still leave a lot to be designed, but there's some great mods out there to fix that. Hopefully they'll get ported over fairly quickly.
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm?
Where are they taking us?
Leader of the rebellion.
If that's the Jarl.
Captured you. Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going. But Sovngarde awaits.
I mean, like, look at the lighting.
No, this can't be happening.
This is a great starting point for mods.
What village are you from, horse thief?
A little bit of depth of field there.
Why do you
I like
care?
it.
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
I'm from Rorikstead.
Good. Let's get this over with.
The nostalgia right now is real. My last character was kind of a paladin-y character, sword and board. Sadly, my favorite mods are not ported over yet because we need SKSC, the script extender, to get something like TK dodge and hit commit. Those things.
General Tullius, the military governor.
Where's Tullius? He's back there.
And
There he
it
is.
looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
What, him getting caught? I'm pretty sure it was his own stupid ass that got himself caught. Whatever. It's cool. I may be Imperial loyal. I'm just saying. Because he's kind of a dick. The Imperials do try to kill you at the beginning of this game, and that's always kind of been a point of contention with me. It's like, can I really join with these guys if they're trying to chop my head off?
Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
All right, people are asking for subtitles. I can turn that on real quick. Display. I don't like subtitles, but I guess for a stream, that'll be fine. So you guys can see if you can't hear it. I can also bring the volume up if it's a little bit too loud.
Where are they going?
Text on the screen just kind of pulls me out of it, but
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
there's definitely some textures that could still use some work. I'm sure we'll get our 2K texture packs ported over pretty quickly. The Nexus is already opened up. It's Skyrim SE Special Edition page, so you can see what already works. Nexus Mod Manager's already been updated if that's what you use for your mods. So
Let's go.
Let's
Shouldn't keep
go.
the gods waiting for us.
did I not apply it? No, it looks like I didn't apply it. Settings. I gotta do a display. Dialogue and I guess general subtitles. Everybody can see the things.
Face
There you
your
go.
death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we
There they
weren't
go.
with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor.
You can definitely see the difference in the texture. And look at the depth of field. So I'm looking at his shoulder there, and then the ground back there. It's a nice effect, and it's subtle enough, because sometimes I really hate depth of field, but I think this is pretty subtle. I dig that.
Of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Shack, are you gonna play a mage? Did they redo? Oh,
Kill me.
archers!
Anyone else feel like running?
Where was the archer? Oh, there he is.
Wait.
If you gave me the opportunity, I would totally try, but I don't think you will.
Who
Yeah,
are
did they
you?
change the mage
You
effects?
from one of the strongholds. Orc.
What? No,
How
no.
did you end up here? Captain, what should we do?
Guess I'm an
He's
orc
not
named
on the
Bob.
list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
Forgot the
By
list.
orders, Captain. I'm sorry.
No.
We'll make sure your remains return to Osenium.
What? How do you know I'm from there? Just because I'm an orc. Not all orcs are from Osenium, all right? Maybe I'm from High Rock. You don't know. Maybe I'm from Morrowind. It's a big place. My family traveled a lot. You guys are dicks. Damn Imperials.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne.
Oh, I know. Who just said that? Somebody just said, even this new version doesn't have ultra widescreen support.
And now the
Drives
Empire
me
is going to
freaking
put you
nuts.
down and restore the peace.
Right now I'm playing 1920 by 1080. What was that?
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Dragons. Dragons
Yes,
never
General
change.
Tullius.
Unless you mod them.
Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our
As you wish.
What lesson do we learn here? Don't volunteer so quickly for
I
death?
haven't gone all morning.
If you waited like 5 more minutes, he would have been set.
My ancestors are smiling.
Well, we'll try out some of the magic and see if the effects have been really updated. Oh. Oh my.
You Imperial bastard!
God. The character models are still terrible. I mean, they're not, they're functional, but
As fearless in death as
Man.
he was in life.
gotta get them mods. What? Yeah. Like the Breton Orc Bob. I don't want to go. You can't make me.
I said next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
I mean, the fire in the background looks pretty good. I'm curious to see how the magic has actually changed. What? No. I'm good. Can you at least clean off the block first? Oh, his head's still in there. And the box is full. You can't hold a lot of heads in that box.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries.
I like how the axeman's like, whatever, it's fine. Just gonna keep doing my job. Yeah, I figured if there was gonna be a scene that kind of shows you what the effects look like, it'd be this one. Well then let me up. Doom! Nope, 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 nope. Get out of the way! There's fire and doom.
What is that thing? Would the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
Oh, I'm shorter than my last character. And that might be a little too loud. Let me know if the audio is a little too high.
Up through the tower. Let's go.
Right, let's get out of here. Yeah, I want my 4K and 2K texture mods. I really do. Like, I'm looking at this. I like the depth of field. Still gotta get my mods. It's a damn good starting point, though. Sweet babies! It's probably been over a year since I played the intro. Can I loot you? No, can't loot him.
See the inn on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going.
Okay. I question nothing. So what does he do? He just like runs down? He makes me jump and then he hits the stairs. I see. That's some bullshit.
Focus on me. Hammond, you need to get over here. Now.
Oh, I need my Sky UI. Doom!
Everyone get back. Still alive, prisoner? Keep
Yeah, I'm
close to me
still
if you
alive.
stay that way.
I'm looking at your low res,
Take care of the boy. I have to find
like
General
wood
Tullius and
textures
go to the
here.
fence.
Don't mind me.
God's guide you, Headball.
Still can't go third person either. I guess you can't until you get freed, can you? Because the animations would be funky. Because your hands are tied together. Oh yeah. Yeah, we need better textures. Let's roll. I am really excited for console players though. Getting their hands on a lot of the mods, especially the Xbox. Because I can't believe PlayStation isn't gonna have custom assets. That eliminates like 90% of the good mods, like the really important ones. Open fire! I wish I could turn my UI off. Alright, I should probably leave now. Who do we go with, guys? Who do we go with?
You're not stuck in oblivion till we kill this thing.
Fine. I hope that dragon takes you
Hadvar?
off the sovereign guard.
You, come on.
Left or right? Let me know. Will he actually come after me if I sit out here long enough? I don't know where to go. Oh, that YouTube delay is long. Yeah, the new one is 64-bit.
We've got to get inside.
Imperials, Nords, Imperials. What? The Nords. All right, fine. We're going Imperial.
Inside the keep.
Right. Now free me. Untie my damn hands. Let me grab a weapon.
Looks like we're the only ones who made
For the
it.
Empire.
Is that really a
Wow.
dragon?
People are like, F the Stormcloaks. And then one guy is like, the Thalmor.
Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings
Yeah,
off.
free me.
There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these burns.
Grr. This was the default orc face, apparently. I assumed,
A sword or two and one of these
mistakenly,
chests. Look
that
around.
when I chose the vanilla start in the mod, that it'll let me make my character. But anyhow,
You better get
what
some.
do you got for me? I've actually never played an orc before. Well, there's nothing in the chest. Imperial helmet? Eh. Do I have to?
You better get some gear.
What do we got weapon-wise? Sweet.
get that armor.
All right, let's gear up. Oh, Sky UI, I miss you so much right now. I really, really do. All right, we're geared up. It's a good look for us. Oh, the vanilla UI is just... I think this is gonna be more a tour of me missing the mods that I normally use. I mean, the lighting is really nice, but... Oh, God. In a month from now, this is gonna be the definitive version of Skyrim. For sure. When the mods get ported over, we get SKSE, and I can get my combat mods in.
Come on, this way.
I'm right behind you, dude. Let's do it. I'm ready. Sword and board. Well, I don't have the board yet, but I got the sword. Do I know any magic? What's your starting spells? Flame. All right. And then we've got survival skills. I am using a few mods. Let's do, oh God, this is old school. So back in the day before SKSE came out, in which case the mod manager, you had to use spells to open menus to adjust your settings in all of your mods. There was some type of activator, opening a book or whatever. This one doesn't have that though. So you guys wanted me to do some magic? Let's do some magic. Let's see how the effects are with magic, so. Open it up.
Give me a minute. Not up there.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll work. I'm sure that'll be just fine. Hey guys.
Hold on now.
We come in peace. Oh, sweet babies, he's got an axe! And I'm totally burned out. No pun intended. Burn! Burn it with fire!
Must have scared them off. Let me see if I can
Loot all of the things. Magic and a shield? That's an interesting concept. I don't think I've ever tried that. Got a shield now. See, I'm a more sword and board kind of guy, but we could give it a go. Let's see, all weapons. Let's draw. Oh man, my shortcuts. I need them in my life. I need a medium born. The retextures for all the gear. All right, where are we going, Advar? Let's look at my character for a minute. Hang on a second. Go in the light. See how he looks. It's amazing what decent lighting will do to low quality textures. I mean, it's a hell of a lot better than the original game, but still got a long way to go to be caught up to where the modders have pushed it. And that, of course, depends on your rig, too, what you can take.
doesn't give up easy.
Engaged flamethrower hands.
We need to get out of Helgen now.
Hey, Cyber. Welcome to the stream.
We're going to need them.
So we're just gonna give up on talking to people? Just gonna assume that all these guys are the same? I see. I've heard that some of the big perk mods are already being worked on. Ordinator. Ah, you stabbed him in the throat. Fair enough.
An old storeroom. See if you can find some potions. Might come in handy.
Ordinator's a fantastic one, because if you look at the skill list, we'll do this when we get out of here. We'll have some...
Done then? This
Yeah,
way.
I'm done. Let's just go. Let's just go. Special edition, laughing my ass off, money hungry? I don't think so. A-Name is saying that they're money hungry, that's why they made this. Sure, it's a way to make some extra cash, but if you only own a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox, you never got to play this before at all. So, isn't it a good thing that more people get to enjoy Skyrim? Come on.
How I've been entertaining their comrades.
Especially with the modding support on the Xbox. That's awesome.
Dragon is attacking Helgen. Hut.
I need all of the books in my life. Grab that too. Come on, I want out of here. I want to see Skyrim as in like the world.
Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't
Something
bother
actually
with
useful in these
that.
games.
Lost the key ages ago. Poor fellow screamed for weeks.
Actually like his gear better than what I'm wearing. So let's open this up.
We'll need everything we can get.
And if they were really money hungry, I mean, they're a business, so obviously they're trying to make cash, but wouldn't they charge for the PC release? Now that would piss a lot of people off, but they could have. It's one hairy dude.
Let's go.
This is the new body textures.
There's no way out that way, you know.
Alright, let me do apparel. When I did my first playthrough of Skyrim, this is what I wore. I wore robes through the entire thing. There is literally no difference between this and the normal version. That's just wrong in every way. This actually has decent lighting effects, depth of field. The textures are a far sight better. You obviously haven't played Skyrim in some time. Or you've been watching a lot of Let's Plays of modded versions. I loot you. Yeah. I'm taking your rags. Let's go find something to fight. Yeah, Remastered is free on PC if you have the original and all of the DLCs. Now, that was before it came out. I'm not sure what it is now.
Supposed to go. Where's the way out?
Where's the way out?
Give me a minute. Let me think.
Yeah, I'm not the sneaky kind. Let's do this. Ow. They can burn it with fire? Can I set these to a number? Okay, I can. This UI is old. Okay. There we go. Burning with fire! Out of mana. Out of mana. Come on. I'm stamina. Oh, he's already dead. Oh, just me, I know. I've already got some of the mods installed. People are saying, Shack, you should check out what mods are already out. I have already done that. We're using some of the best mods that are out on the Nexus right now. And this is day one. So. Block this! Good timing.
All right. Let's see if we can find a way out.
All right, let's bust out the bow. I actually don't know what kind of character I want to play for my first game. So let's see. The longbow. Let's roll headbar. Maybe do like a hunter. If Hunterborn comes out, we've got Frostfall already out. No, I'm not streaming at 60 FPS.
Let's see where this goes.
Yesterday, YouTube was having a conniption fit trying to stream at 30 FPS, and today I decided I'm gonna just keep it at 30. Sneaky. Oh man, another great mod that they need to port over. The archery overhaul is a great one. It'll actually align my third-person camera a bit better. And lets you do a bunch of other stuff, but that was always my favorite. Then you can properly snipe people in third person. Yeah, I really love the look of the robes. I mean, this is what I wore, because Skyrim Vanilla has some of the worst clothing options to customize your character with if you're going to play a mage or a light armored character. They're really bad. Like, this is basically it. The robes. Oh no. Oh, no. I don't think so. Don't want. What? Seriously, just missed that? Still don't know where I am? Come and get it!
No one here. What
I got
next? Giants.
2 arrows left. Don't! Don't! Let's not say giant snakes. It's probably a thing. One of the first mods for Skyrim was changing these guys into bears for people who had arachnophobia. There's the bear. Now we could hunt the bear. Or we could do what they want you to do, which is sneak around the bear. Coin purse.
Hold up.
I'll take that.
There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her now. Not be able to see. Stay nice.
He's still talking. I'm just like, doop-de-doo, bye. I'm gonna go now. Now, of course, you guys are seeing this with YouTube compression, and I'm only streaming at 30 FPS, so bear that in mind. Shack, why didn't you loot the Venom? Why aren't you looting everything in sight? Oh, here we go. Now we get to look at what the game actually looks like.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
That is the most min-maxy thing I think I've ever seen somebody say. An alive bear is just wasted XP. Wow. Like an RP game, an RPG, this person's like, if you leave anything alive that you could kill, you should kill it. Because you're just wasting XP otherwise. Like, that is so min-max meta. There is an idea of maybe your character doesn't want to kill a bear for no reason, or maybe you wouldn't want to get into a fight with a bear for any particular reason. I don't know. I'm just saying, some people play a little differently, that's all. So, let's look at the world. Like, let's just take a look at it and see. Compared to vanilla Skyrim, there's a definite improvement. The depth of field is great. The lighting effects, definitely nice. If you're coming from pure vanilla. Yeah, the compression on YouTube is pretty horrible. Bear that in mind, guys, when you're looking at this. You're not seeing it like I'm seeing it. Hopefully the character looks okay, though. Now, yeah, you want to kill it for hide and meat. They're going back to the bear conversation. Totally a reason to do it. Well, the character that I think I'm going to end up making is going to be like a hunter character when I do my full playthrough.
Really use someone like you. If the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop
You really
them.
think the rebels have a dragon? Vegas, stop spamming long stream, please. I appreciate it. All right, let's get over to Riverwood. That's what I want to see. So we were talking about skills. The Ordinator is one of the best perk overhauls out there, right? It's one of my favorites. There's a lot of really good ones, mind you. Percus Maximus is another one. That one's got a lot of game mechanic stuff that they add with the perks. I think Ordinator is going to end up being out first because I think he got early access to it, if I'm not mistaken. So, and the reason I like it is because the one problem that I had with Skyrim, one of the biggest problems, wasn't like bugs or anything. It was the perks. If you look at the perks, like 90% of them are just percentage changes or number changes. They don't add anything to the gameplay. Okay, Stone Flesh now lasts twice as long. Your magic, what is this? Cast adept level spells only cost half the magicka. Cast expert level spells, only half magic. Like, there's no real gameplay change there, except for, okay, I could cast the same spell I could cast before, but more. Or I do X amount more damage, and if I take this perk, I do even more damage, but only with this weapon. Ordinator and a lot of the other perk overhauls make it so you start building your character into a certain type of character, right? How is it? I don't know. It might not be Ordinator that does it because I haven't played a thief character in a long time. But one of the perk overhauls allowed you to make like a certain type of thief that was good at stealing certain things, like jewels, and you could be a jewel thief. So, you need those perk overhauls. Also, some of these are incredibly unbalanced and kind of boring once you max them out. So, perk overhaul. I need that in my life. Keep trying to hit an unlock so I can auto run. All right, let's go. We feast on rabbit tonight. Maybe not. It's really far away.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares.
Oh, I see it.
Ogre creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
Well, that's because it's actually full of Draugr, and they're actually out to kill you. Just don't go inside. Oh, I guess this is the moment. Now we have to choose. What am I going to continue to use? See, I never could do two-handed because there's no block without mods.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see it for yourself.
All right, what do we got? We got Thief Stone, no thanks. We'll have the Mage Stone and the Warrior Stone. No, Mage Stone, the Mage will learn all magic. Oh, this is just skills, how fast you learn them, right. Let's do Sword Board. With a little bit of magic on the side.
I knew you shouldn't have been on that cult the minute I laid eyes on you.
Really? Because you sure didn't say that when they were gonna cut my head off. I think you're full of shit. Hadvar. I think you're full of crap. Hey, what's up? Are you bandit? You're a bandit. Okay, I thought you were a hunter. Come on. Is he really shooting arrows at this guy? Shoot him in the back. There you go. Do I want to switch out to armor? Mage, 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 Shack, go mage. Holy crap, what's with all the mage spam? You guys really want to see some mage action, don't you? Magic end board. All right, all right, all right. I will go and I will grab the magic stone. Since the last character I did was kind of like a knightly character. I didn't finish that game though. I think that's why I'm kind of jonesing for it. Also, if I don't have the combat mods installed yet, here we go. Then I might as well go mage. Especially if we're gonna see all the like magic effects that they've added in. Why not? This is the way to what? The mine up here? Helgen Reborn. That's another mod I haven't played through yet. It's still on my list of things to do. Get out of the way! Oh. You're already dead. That would explain why the bandit was so close to the road. I wonder if the fire on my hands actually puts out light. Let's find out. Mage in vanilla sucky as a rogue. I'm pretty sure that sneaking and an archer is the strongest thing in the game. If you're playing vanilla and you're really worried about min-maxing it. I don't play Elder Scrolls games like that though. No, I don't have a Twitch channel. I've always been more about coming up with a character's, the reason he does things and kind of playing as that role of the character, telling that character's story. That's what drives me to play an Elder Scrolls or a Fallout game. Let's see, I don't think these actually give off any light. Ah! I should pay attention. It looks like the flames, see, no, but the flames don't. Like there's no light source coming off these. A little bit when you actually fire it, but like the actual flames on the ground, the effect. The new effect is nice. I can't wait to see what modders do with this. Now I've also got open cities installed. And that's something that we're gonna have to check out because like I said, way back in the day, based on the mods I had installed, I would like overload the RAM limit on Skyrim and it would crash if I had open cities installed, especially the bigger cities. Whiterun being one of them. Like, shouldn't this be giving me away right now? I know there's a mod for it, but... Hang on 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna drop the banhammer. Orbital banhammer deployed. I kinda wanna sneak up and stab one of these guys in the back. That one's taking a nap. I never do stealth. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, you just keep walking. I'm gonna stealthily cremate your buddy over here. One of the guys in chat just says, "What the hell is vanilla?" You see nothing! Nothing! I'm stealthy! Worst sneak thief ever. Nobody heard that, right? Yeah, nobody heard that. We're fine. Best thief. Hands down. What's my carry weight? Oh yeah, vanilla. I've got like a huge carry weight. Huh? Shit. Get away from me! Get away! It's too bad getting in the water doesn't actually put him out. I actually think it stops the effect, because it doesn't like... Yeah, it keeps burning a little bit longer, I guess. Huh. Alright, anyways, focus, Shack. Focus. Let's get a little bit more experience. Find our way through this mine. He didn't make it. I've been working down here forever now. And give me your gold. Now, I could go through this whole mine. I'm not going to. We've all seen this mine 100 times. I want to get to the cities. I want to see how they look. I want to get to Whiterun. I want to get to... for the life of me, I can't think of the name of the city on the water. The first one you go to. Help me out, guys. World map. Riverwood. Yeah. Steel weapons and shield better than iron sword and hide. Did I pick up a steel weapon? I shouldn't have. No. Do you have an iron warlocks? Let's go ask somebody a question. So question for the chat, and for the people watching the video after it comes out, I'll be reading the comments on this while we head over to Riverwood. And we see the new water effects? I guess they kept within the same old style they had before, but I still think it looks like saliva and not actual water. That's why there's water mods. Oh, but the question was, for the next Elder Scrolls, where would you like them to go? Me personally, I'd love to see High Rock. I'd love to see the deserts. I'd love to see the old kingdoms, the Breton old kingdoms. That would be like my favorite thing to see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna mod the shit out of this. It's gonna be amazing. Dim puns. Guess I can put this away. Don't really need it. Shaq, do you think Oblivion should have been remastered instead of Skyrim? Well, whether or not I would rather it be remastered or not, this was a hell of a lot easier to remaster than Oblivion. Oblivion would have had to been ported over to the newer engine, at the very least Skyrim's engine, to make it worthwhile to do it. So yes, I would love to have seen Oblivion, because we already had a modded version of Skyrim that looked pretty damn good. Black Marsh. I wouldn't mind seeing Elsewhere. The Khajiit place. I think that'd be really cool. High Rock or Somerset. Elsewhere. I think this is heavily based on people's favorite race. That's what's going on. All right, here we go. Let's do the walk into town. This is what like all the trailers always show, right? The hero walking through, normally with the UI off, even though I don't have the button to do that. I just tried to hit I like I had the UI mod on, so I could turn stuff off. Welcome to Riverwood. The chicken. Don't harm the chicken. If Zelda taught us anything, don't harm the chicken.
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the Barrow.
You're nuts.
Dragons now, is it? Please,
I've seen dragons.
If you keep on
They're not
like
the size of a
this,
mountain.
will think you're crazy.
You're full of lies.
And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Go kill the chicken shack. And that's how CaptainShack died. Well, let's go and talk to people. I need a proper weapon.
Sigrid, we have company.
I think your best bet for a remastered Morrowind is Skywind. That's what you're gonna have to wait for. Hi, how's it going?
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Tell me about Riverwood.
Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
Can I use your forge?
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill.
I have no skills.
The grindstone will improve
But that's
your
okay.
weapons. Use the table to improve your armor.
Hadvar,
Aye.
we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
I could eat. Actually, I didn't install the I Needs mod, so I don't
What's the
actually
big
have to
mystery?
eat.
What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I
guess I'll
don't know where to start.
Have a seat as
I
well.
know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
I just
Dragon?
throw your pot out of here. Get out of your pot.
Ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you
That's
could
a
help
long
us out.
walk, man.
Food,
All the way to
supplies, a place
Solitude?
to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. Glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Take gift. Take a tent roll. Take cheese wedges. Why does he have a tent roll? I'll totally take the tent roll, though. A couple of carrots. If you want a really immersive experience in this, I'm not going to take, like, your necklace and your... I'll take your wine. A couple potions of healing. Thank you. And an iron ingot for raisins. Then get I Need and get Frostfall and camping. So good. So good. Like right now, I'm sitting here. Now that I'm friends with this
There's a
guy,
dragon on the loose.
yeah, I'll let
Need
the
to
I'll let
get
the
word
Jarl
to
know.
Jarl
Don't worry, I'm on
Whiterun
this.
to send whatever soldiers he
But
can.
now I can actually eat the food that's at the table. So like, I'm gonna eat this cheese wedge. And there's actually a reason once you have that mod installed. That's the way that I like to play. Oh yeah.
Well, I'd better get back
More
to
than
work.
just healing you. It's always
You
weird. It's
make
like, oh, I'm
yourselves at
gonna
home.
eat a piece of bread and it's gonna heal me because of raisins. Yeah, the tent roll is from Frostfall, I know. Which I haven't actually activated yet. I wonder if they still have the old activation was go out at night and look up into the sky, and it would actually activate the mod, which is one of the coolest mod activations ever. It really fits with the wilderness survival kind of deal. And I do have the crafting wooden sword. I'm not gonna lie, kind of want to make that. I love that they even bothered. It's a kid's toy. I assume I can't actually kill people with a wooden sword, though there's a part of me that really wants to try. This doesn't... Oh, it doesn't do anything, but we can always... And building material, because this comes with all the expansions installed. Right. All right, well, let's go. We've got an important mission. We've got to warn... Actually, can I buy stuff from you?
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
Until
next time.
He commented on the robes. Nice. I gotta go. We gotta go warn the Jarl. I'm gonna borrow these. So I'm totally gonna need these. And these. Peace. Wait, what the shit? I think I found a bug. Right there. Seems to be a texture missing.
Whatever you need. Buy this smear if it's simple and strong.
All right, we're heading out. Oh, I like the light that's coming off of everything now. Sun's going down, so we're getting that like dusk kind of red glow. You're a wizard, Bob. Definitely could use some work on the water, though. Don't quote me, Benjamin. You just quoted me saying, I'm going to eat a piece of bread and it's going to heal me because of raisins. which is a legit thing that I may have said. Okay, we are going to hunt the mighty beast here. We're gonna hunt down and cook at the same time. Come back! Grab it! Oh, unnecessary kill cam. Wasn't there a mod that if you killed like a rabbit with fire, it would actually cook the food? I think that was a thing. And now there is a deer being chased by a wolf. Indeed. Yeah, Sky UI unavailable to SKSE. A lot of the great mods are going to be, though, I'm pretty impressed with what they've accomplished so far. Like, Frostfall has already been ported over. Frostfall, the camping mod by the same guy, Chesko, is already in this. I haven't activated it yet because we're waiting for dinner, or for nighttime. Almost said dinner time. I Need has already been ported over. So, we get those 2K textures put in, or 4K, because there's 2 packs. I'm thinking some of the weather mods would probably do a little work with the lighting. To really, like, when the mods start coming out that actually use the new lighting effects, like, look at that. Yeah, it's gonna be good. What's gonna win me over? You guys, like, my channel is just gonna die. I want to warn you right now. Videos are just gonna stop if the Skyrim multiplayer mod comes out, or I better just start streaming it all the time, because that would be, like, I'm gonna get Veil for it, I'm gonna talk him into quitting his job, and then me and him and Tabby, we're just gonna trade off and play Skyrim multiplayer till, like, the end of days. And all of the mod expansion packs. Like Falskar. Helgen Reborn is one that I still have not played through, but everybody says it's amazing. If you're looking for a lot of cool stuff on Skyrim mods, highly recommend checking out Gopher's channel. Bro Duel's really good if you want that, like, traditional mod spotlight, like, really professional as well. Oh, we got a bit of troll up here. How's it going, guys? It's one of those prisoner patrols. What were you guys doing? Just enjoying the river there? You look really confused. Yeah, so Skyrim, somebody help me out. What's the name of the multiplayer mod? Look up Bro Duel's spotlight on it. And it's actually come along, it's come a long way. They were talking about their testing of it. I want to say it's called Tamriel Online. That's the one I'm thinking of. And they were saying it almost feels like the game was made for it. The only issue is once you get out into, like, the wide world, which is looking a hell of a lot better nowadays. Giant moon. You get some major lag issues and some desync issues, but... Oh, yep, excuse me, sir. They'll actually attack me if I stand in front of them for too long. Watch these guys go by. Well, it gets later in the evening. Yeah, Tamriel Online's the one I'm thinking of. And it had an update, I think it was like 3 months ago. It was a pretty major one. They rewrote most of their code for it. You can play 2 players. It's not fully running, like, perfectly yet, right? It's not Skyrim multiplayer the way we all dream it would be, but it's close. And I'm really hoping they port it over to this, and he works out some of the issues. They were saying that, like, in that first cave that we were in, the one that everybody goes to, the mine, it was looking real good. Like, there were times when they forgot that it wasn't meant to be multiplayer. It was running so well. So, not quite there yet. We're probably waiting for another major update. He only does updates every, like, few months. So, anyways, let's continue traveling on through Skyrim. It's a beautiful tour of the countryside. You know what they have fixed, or greatly improved? Look at the distance models on the mountainsides. Remember Skyrim Vanilla with those horrible jaggies, and you'd see, like you can kind of see it over here.
But this talk of dragons? What do you need?
Hello, Mr. God. I'm just gonna walk with you. Me and you. Let's just roll.
What is it?
Brotherhood of Steel. There was some blog posts of a guy who made the Brotherhood of Steel, but like an in-universe Elder Scrolls version of them. What the shit? My face! Oh, somebody's getting burned. I almost got hit by that arrow. Stand back, I've got this. That was all me.
Oh well. Must have run off.
What do you mean must have run off? I burned his
Handle
face
yourself
off.
Well, you could make for a decent shield, brother.
Shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Sounds like a waste of time. What a dick thing to say. Can I join
Not for
you?
me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good scent. If you go to him, good luck.
So, let's look up into the sky and see if we can start. No? I think they changed how Frostfall starts. I'm probably supposed to read the book, which I bet I left. There it goes, start Frostfall. Yep. So this right here, one of the best, most immersive ways of starting a mod that's about wilderness survival ever. You go out into the night sky, into like the wilderness, and you look up the night sky, and you think about, I don't know, wilderness survival, and it actually starts the mod. Just look up at the sky. Lost in thought, you reflect back on how much the wilds have taught you about yourself over the last several days. You recall a book you once lost that was full of wisdom about survival in the open country. On a whim, you open your pack and find the Survivor's Guide to Skyrim, staring back up at you. Had it always been there, or had the thought alone summoned it? You push aside the thought as you thumb through its pages and then carefully place it back, knowing that some things are never truly lost. For those that are unaware, and I highly recommend you new Xbox players download this mod, it turns Skyrim into a much more survival-focused title, right? Skyrim is a cold, harsh environment. You're up in the tundra. And what this does is it actually makes hypothermia and getting your character soaked and freezing to death an actual issue. The clothes that you wear make a difference. They actually have a heat value. So you want to wear warm clothes if you're going to the throat of the world, if you're traveling someplace really high up. That is a naked orc. Thanks, Frostfall, taking all the drama out of what I'm talking about by stripping me naked. What it did was it just applied the, what I was talking about, the warmth rating to my clothes. So, anywho. Hey, don't speak for me, Legion. I have not decided on a side. Just because I followed the Imperial guy out of Helgen doesn't mean I want to join the Imperials or the Rebels. Maybe I'm a free man. Maybe I want to start my own faction. Rule this world. Oh, like I was saying, so I was reading these blog posts. This guy made a whole story on his, like, Templar group, the Brotherhood of Steel. And it was steel being like swords, right? Not like Fallout steel, as in power armor. It was a really cool concept. Because there's a couple of mods that make it work really well. And one of them, Hypothermia, thank you, worked really well. The guilds one, where you can make your own guild and you can recruit anybody to it, then you can send them out on missions. So you can, and they were specific missions to what kind of like group you wanted to make. It was a great way of RPing, a leader of your own guild. Very cool. So anyways, welcome. Welcome to Whiterun. Let's go inside. Now I am running the...
It's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north by the Lorius farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. I'd like to see him laugh his way out of that.
There's a creepy pause.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey, Uthgerd. But you were gone longer than usual. I got to thinking maybe you weren't coming back.
You sound like my ma. Figured I was lying dead in a field somewhere. Is that it?
Thought did cross.
I don't remember
my
this
mind,
conversation.
War brewing, talk of a riot in Helgen. Up now jesters? Skyrim's gone mad, girl. You need to be careful out there.
Careful, huh? Thanks, Skullvar. I'll remember that.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Uthgerd. This scene was removed. Okay, yeah, so I have cutting room floor installed. So there's probably a lot of stuff that I'm missing. So it's not new. It was buried, I guess, in the code, and then cutting room floor put those events back into the game. I'm really happy I put that in there. Like, that stuff is cool. It's so much fun to see new things in an old game when you put these mods in. Anyhow, let's go ahead and go inside. I've got Open Cities installed, so we'll see how well that runs. Shack, you have about the same chance of starting your own faction as a third party has to win the election. Hey, with the right mods, all right, you could totally do it. You could totally do it. Not win the election. Start a group. I just can't believe. The one thing that I can't believe they didn't do was the ultra widescreen support. I can't run this on my PC's native resolution.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Oh, really? I can bribe my way in. One playthrough I've always wanted to do is like a merchant who doesn't really do the fighting on his own. He pays people to do it for him. But I'm still figuring out what mods I would use to make that work. I've got a couple of them that I think would work really well. And then you've got like owning your own shops and owning real estate are a few mods, and building up like a mine that you could run as a business. I think that would be really cool. And then you hire on like the companions or your other mercenaries to get your job done for you. I think that would be pretty crazy. Anywho, let's go ahead and say Riverwood's is calling for aid.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach at the top of the hill.
I guess the city's not closed for the companions, huh?
The blade. You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Oh, with 64-bit, I'll actually be able to use Open Cities and still have a stupid amount of mods installed. Oh, it's gonna be good. Remember, for everybody who hasn't played Skyrim in a long time, Open Cities, normally there's a load screen right here. Now, with this, you can walk in with your horse. And it's a mod that's been around for a long time, but it just... With a heavily modded game, it just doesn't play very well. It's not the mod's fault, it's just Skyrim 32-bit.
Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides...
Yeah, I'm gonna use your forge, don't mind me, guys. Gonna wander over here.
I'll take the job, but don't expect the
I think I put that crafting mod in, so I should be able to make iron arrows, right? Should have grabbed the woodcutter's axe as well. Yeah, iron arrows, I can make them. Fire, leather strips, and crafting feathers. Crafting feathers. I don't have any of that. That's okay, we'll just continue burning things with fire. Well, the city's looking pretty good. Go see the Jarl and get into our first dragon fight. Make a Skyrim playthrough of the mod where you can run your own mining business and one where you can make your own guild. Well, I don't think I'll do a playthrough, like a YouTube playthrough. There are plenty of other YouTubers that do Skyrim playthroughs. I don't know how popular that would be on the channel. I mean, the game is pretty ancient. And you guys know me, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do crazy intros and cinematics and stuff. And take it a little overboard. That's what I do. What do we got? Oh, man. Nice. Now this looks good.
Well, there's no telling what it means. Nothing. My lord.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
It's about the dragons.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
This, then?
Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Just for a minute, just turn around here. Everything does look cleaner, looks sharper. Alright.
So
What you got?
you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
I don't think immersive armors have been ported over yet. Officially. Yeah, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
Well, the dragon destroyed Helgen. Pretty straight up.
Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord. we
Yeah, I'm
should
pretty
send
sure it'll
troops
just
to
fly
Riverwood at once.
over your walls.
It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is
Ulfric
lurking in the
will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
And slaughters my people.
Send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
You know, I don't think
If
she
you'll
actually
excuse
does that,
I'll return to my duties.
That would be best.
right? She doesn't send a detachment.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
He gave me armor.
There is another thing you
Doesn't
can
he
do
always give you an axe? I might be
suitable
thinking
for
of
someone
after you fight the
your
dragon.
Particular. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these.
There be dragons.
and
Before we go anywhere, let's see the armor. Let's see some of the new textures for the gear. Apparel. We've got... He should have given me steel armor. There it is.
of dragons.
Meh. I mean, no, I like the texture. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like it on my character. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm so used to using, oh god, Amidian-borns. Is it Amidian-born? I think it is. He did all the retextures of all the in-game armor. So I'm trying to remember, okay, when I last played Skyrim did not look like what normally Skyrim looks like for everybody else. This is looking pretty good. Hey, what up?
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hunt.
I hear you need me to get something for you.
Yes. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
It's a fetch quest. Got it. Oh, this UI. I totally didn't pick that one, but it did it anyways.
Find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me.
All right, what do you got? Let's trade real quick before we run
you were
off.
already on your way to Bleak Falls, Barrow.
No, I haven't left yet. Let me switch it
So,
for sale.
you wish to
One of the
master
issues with
the
this
arcane
menu
art.
is when you're using a mouse, it's really easy to misclick stuff. That's why everybody uses Sky UI. Fire Ruin! Cast on a nearby surface that explodes. How am I doing on gold? Really crappy. Hey, will you buy some of my shit? Oh, don't worry, I need to sell it to you. How do you get to the sell menu in this? He's got 500 gold.
Spells and incantations. For
Oh
those
my
with the
goodness, it's been so long
talented
since I've
guess.
used this. There we go. Me, apparel, buy my stuff. Or just take those from me. Don't need that. Book of the Dragonborn. We'll keep the sparks. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough. That's okay. Need to learn that Book of Sparks though. We haven't seen that effect yet. Books.
How about
Ha-cha-cha.
you seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure you will prove most useful. Succeed.
And let's equip the new magic spells. And go light some people on fire? Or maybe shock the ever-living crap out of them? Sounds like fun. And we got a couple people in chat complaining about how they only remastered the visuals, and that's it, which isn't the case at all. They did change it over from 32-bit to 64. I believe DirectX 11 is now a thing, new lighting effects. It's mostly visual effects, yes. As for, well, actually, consoles get mods, which is a game changer, hands down. Xbox, it sucks if you're PS4 owner because the modding that you're gonna get is gonna be pretty limited compared to everybody else. But for Xbox players, for PC players, yeah, it's gonna be great. Pretty pumped. And for PC, it was free if you had all the expansions. So we PC players, nothing to complain about. They literally just handed us a copy and said, here's a copy of a game you already own, but we just made it better. Cool. See if I can get 500 hours logged into this one. Is that a new sound effect? Look at the rolling thunder after you use it. It's pretty great. Now I'm gonna do something that I normally don't do when I do a Let's Play, but I'm not doing a Let's Play of this. So we are going to fast travel. I normally turn fast travel off. Find it pulls me out of the game way too much. Convenient horses, that's a mod that we need to get ported over. Oh. Let's put on my robes again. Barrow. Bleak Falls and Barrow, that should be... Oh, maybe she did send a detachment.
Faendal thinks he can do Camilla Valerius.
$9 over here talking about how, you know, I only want immersion mods. The Barbie dolls and Thomas the Tank Engine dragons are just stupid. Well, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I mean, my personal choice is immersion mods all the way. That's what I like. You can get it. Mods are about having options, right? So, if you want big-boobed, physics-driven chicks in your game, whatever. Thomas the Tank Engine dragons, cool, I guess. I ain't gonna like it. Hate it. Claire. I mean, I know I use a bunch of mods people don't like. The survival ones, the ones that make the game stupidly hard. For sure. This area is incredibly cold. Your exposure will begin to increase. Okay. We're getting up higher altitudes, getting up into the snow. More power. We'll see the mods explode when SKSC gets updated. We'll talk about it in chat. Personally, I like mods that add new features that don't break game lore, such as magic or apocalypse. This is Cyprin. And clean up your corpses. Yeah, I'm down there. I'm down with you on that one. New game mechanics, and the ones that make the game mechanics that are already here deeper, are the ones that I really am driven towards. So, for example, Sneak Tools, which was incorporated into Percus Maximus, is a really cool one. Yeah! Ah, arrows. Can you not shoot me with that? Is that an arrow or a sword? Arrow! Yep, took it right between the eyes. Lovely. The archery overhaul is another example of like adding more mechanics to it. Sneak Tools is cool. It adds like rope arrows and water arrows that will allow you to climb up. Like if I had a rope arrow, I could shoot it up there and it would drop a rope down, and I could climb up the rope to get to the top of the tower and find like another way into the area. And then water arrows will actually put out light sources like candles and fires. So you can make a place darker so you can sneak through. So if I'm ever gonna do a thief playthrough or an assassin playthrough, that Sneak Tools mod, or maybe even just Percus Maximus, which incorporated it, totally worth it. Mods like the Ordinator perk overhaul, another perk overhaul, that one adds, indeed, we're gonna get really cold. I don't have a bar though. I thought it said there was gonna be a bar. I'm not seeing it though. Maybe I'm not cold enough yet.
You picked a bad time.
Yeah, bad time this. Eat it! Ah! Oh god, guys, I just figured it out. I'm a Sith Lord. Now it all makes sense. I'm an Orc Sith Lord. Who is probably going to freeze to death if he stays up here any longer. See, though, the rope arrow isn't as cheesy as you think, because how are you gonna really abuse that? Most of the time, and also you can keep yourself from abusing it. Well, I like it for when you're taking on, like, let's see if I can see one from here. Say that's a bandit stronghold and there's walls all around it. figuring a back way into an area where you're sneaking in, it's awesome. It's totally awesome. But most of the places are underground, so you're not going to be able to use it to, like... I guess you could be cheesy and try to get to areas that the game wouldn't normally let you. But you have full control over how and where you use it. It's not like it's a competitive multiplayer game where the mods are giving you some advantage. I really like that thunder. I don't know if that's actually a new sound effect or not. It's probably not. I just never play a mage. I never liked the selection of spells. I guess we'll go up here. Hi! Oh, man, it's almost out. Like, if I'm gonna play a mage, I want the big hat and the staff. I didn't like that you couldn't use a staff and, like, cast spells through it. Because I'm thinking of, like, the Gandalf-style wizard. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to do spells that take time to figure out. You've got to, like, collect the ingredients and then cast it, and they last a long time. Like, that would have been a really cool bit of functionality. And I haven't really seen any mods that do that. Hi! I mean, really, spellcasting this always felt like more of a shooter than it did a magic system of some kind. Ooh, a hunting bow. Let's go shoot somebody with a bow for a while. The cold bar is only shown if enabled. All right, well, let's go ahead and enable it. I believe it's a... No, that's just a book, so you can read how it all works. Oh, if it's old school, it's probably a magic spell. Options for Campfire and Frostfall. Campfire adds a bunch of... There we go. All options, setting presets. Let's go all options. Exposure effects, traveling. Oh, this is the old school way of adjusting mods. SKSE, hurry up. Sky UI, we need you. You are the chosen one. Notifications? Might be notifications. Sound, more. Full screen effect, force feedback, more. Player hand warming. Oh, the animation. When you're near a fire, you can start warming up, and you'll play an animation. All right, well, I'll skip through all that and figure it out later. Let's get in here. We can probably warm up next to the fire that's in here. Raven's asking, is this hardcore mode for Skyrim? Sorta. I wouldn't call this hardcore mode, I guess for some people, because it has some survival aspects. You could think of it that way. You want hardcore mode, get yourself the I Needs mod. Frostfall and the camping mod. I Needs will make it so you have to eat and drink. That'll kind of give you some of the... Hey, how's it going? Oh, that really shitty accuracy. Well, let's talk about this. I'll just burn you. Burn it with fire. So now I can warm up next to the fire. I may have the animations turned off. You begin to warm up. Loot some stuff. Look at that. I love the shadow effects. The depth of field is just the right level of subtle for me. And it always seems like they want to have it up too high. Let's roll. Let's light somebody else on fire. I just missed my TK dodge. I know I've said it already, but if you're playing a melee character, TK dodge allows you to double tap and you'll do like a side step to the left or to the right, backwards, and then you can do the sneak roll. You can use it as a dodge to like dodge underneath people's heavy swings. And then you get hit commit, which is another mod from the same, I believe it's the same author, that where when you do a heavy attack like that, when enemies come at you or when you do it, right now I can turn. See how far I turned? 45 degrees? I probably can turn 360 if I really try. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a heavy attack with all of my momentum going forward to bring that swing down on my enemy's face, and yet I can turn around like it's heat sinking. And the AI literally does it like it's heat sinking. It will track you even if you have a dodge mod installed. So hit commit makes it so you're committed to the swing and you can only kind of aim it a little bit, as you'd expect from like a momentum swing like this. And what it does is it allows you to be able to play with skill, dodging swings and attacks that are coming at you. So, but we need SKSC before they can port that over to this, the script extender. Coming soon. Let's continue down into the depths. I want to see what the creepier areas look like. Why is it that I want to loot all the linen wraps? I remember there's something in a mod that I needed this for. It might have been making tents or scrolls or something. I don't remember. Somebody's like, it's Skyrim, not Mountain Blade. If that's toward like wanting action combat and actually having options when you're attacking, I will totally rather play Skyrim with better combat mechanics than it has right now. Because right now, it's basically have lots of heals and swing a lot until they're dead. You can kind of just get away with that and then just heal yourself in time. There's no worrying about dodging because there's no point. There's block mechanics, but they're kind of simple. You get Ordinator in here, and the blocking actually has a mechanic to it to where if you time your block just right, and a lot of mods do this that change the combat in Skyrim, if you wait till the enemy's about to attack and you block just as they're going to, you can actually stun them, or it'll do less damage. You can chain that together by playing well, get lots of timed blocks in. Ah! Right, you gotta figure out the way out. Simple enough. Skyrim never had... What was it? It was snake, whale? Sky whale? There we go. Potion. Give me this book. I can't be the only person who loots all the books and puts them in their house. The wraps were used to make torches. Oh, were they? In Frostfall or in the camping module? I can see that. Hi, guys! Oh, God, they're gonna give me a disease. Let's not do that. Stay away from me. Stay away! I know there's another one down there. Quite literally burn it with fire.
Is someone coming? Is that you, Hartnell? Bjorn, Celine.
How'd you get to Uldoon in 2 hours? Seems a bit much. I'm on my way. Wait, I have fire. Well, nope, don't think so. It's been real and fun. I'm out. Oh, I hope you just ate him, because he's a jerk anyways. It is not impressed. Brr. Yep, still Skyrim mechanics. Without mods, it's basically just out-damage them or find, like, the doorway you can hide in. Come on. Out of mana. Pop a potion real quick. Time to go! Little bastard. Well, big bastard.
Get me out of here.
Ugh. Nope, nope, nope.
Get me down! Get me down! You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up. Yes, help me down and I'll show you. You won't.
Hand over the claw first.
You over here.
All right. Here, I'll free you. There, see, I freed you.
You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
This is why you should share the treasure with just anyone, or possibly the guy that saved your life. Nobody saw that, right? I'm good? It's all good. And you? Vamp, I'm not worried about it. I'm not crawling through this place to loot everything. If this was like a character that I had made that I'm gonna be playing for a long time, yeah, let's go ahead and level up. Then yeah, I would go back and I would loot all the things, explore all the nooks and crannies, even read the books, which I'm going to do when I make my real character and I mod this and change the INI file so I can play it at a proper resolution on my widescreen monitor. Oh, I'm pretty pumped for it, but I gotta wait for my combat mods. My combat mod and my perk overhaul. Anywho. Let's grab up some health, and let's look at some of these skills. Don't get me wrong, when I'm talking smack about Skyrim, I love this game. I don't have 400 and something hours, 500 and something hours in it because I don't like it. I love this game, but there are deficiencies in the base game, as somebody who's played it for so long, that are rectified by mods in such a just charming and beautiful way. They deepen the base mechanics of it. It's fantastic. Okay, let's see. Now that I've yapped about that for a bit, what does the magic tree even look like in vanilla? I don't even remember. So the magic was illusion, conjuration, destruction, restoration, and alteration. Out of those, weren't most of these just kind of useless? You can cast the spells for half magic. Yeah, it's all stat. See, this is like the worst thing about Skyrim is that all of the perks, the vanilla perks, are just percentage buffs. They don't actually affect how the game plays. So you go to like destruction. I'm gonna be a mage that likes to do damage and throws fireballs. All right, well, your first thing is going to be mana. And then you choose like what color you want the damage to be based on flames, frost, shock. Well, a lot of the perk overalls, I think it's Ordinator that does this. Don't quote me on this, but it actually makes it so these different spell types do something really different, and they play differently, and they give you differently. Percus Maximus is another good one. People are talking about that. Have I played with Percus Maximus? I think I played their first version. The one that I played the most recently was Ordinator, and I really enjoyed it. Yes, I did just say that percentages don't change anything. Sure, they make you do more damage, and you can sit there and cast the same spell, but compare that to any of the perk overhauls, and there is a massive difference to how you play the game. I'll use blocking as an example. So, in the normal game, it's just percentage-based stuff. Okay, I can block better. Cool, I can take on bigger things, whatever. But it's not gonna change how you really play. You might have one of these that actually does something seriously different in how the game mechanics actually work. That's just a match bonus. Let's see. What is this? Gauntlet, extra damage when you punch people. All right, so take Ordinator for an example. This isn't block, this is heavy armor. Ordinator, for example, you get timed blocking. You get, if you get really high into it, you get like a shield charge. You get the ability to like what was it? Stun bashed somebody in a certain way. I don't remember. It was one of the top ones that you could get. But the one that I really like was the combo one, where if you keep playing well, meaning you time your blocks, you read your enemy right, especially with combat mods that changes how the AI work. If you get lots of well-timed blocks by watching your enemy closely, you'll get a bonus to blocking or something like that that lowers the stamina cost. It actually changes how you play your character and the skill that you yourself put in, and not just number bonuses. And I dig that. So, anyhow, okay, blocking 10% more effective, and I could put 5 points into that. Cool, I guess. Time slows down when you block. See, now that's one that actually adds something to how the game plays. I dig that. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We're talking Skyrim and all the mods that are out for it. Bows 20% more damage. I think this gets a zoom is one of the game mechanic changes that it gets. Frostfall already works. Yes, they've already patched it up and released it for Skyrim Special Edition, which has its own Nexus page now, by the way. We didn't actually put any points into anything, did we? I went on a rant. An epic rant about stat bonuses. Oh, I did put a point in. Alright. Let's continue. Nope! I need to re-dead you. Walk on the trap. I want this shield. When do they put that under apparel? Why is this shield considered apparel? No. So as an example for this, right now I'm blocking. Time blocking doesn't actually give me any bonuses. Where I'm like, he's coming in with a swing, I'm gonna block it. Stab. I just tried to roll. I just tried to use the DK dodge mod that I don't have installed. Lovely. All right, let's roll. Nope. You stay dead. Stay dead. I totally just missed. Let's go back in the first person. Hey, let's see for a minute if you guys will trap. If you trip the trap. Come at me. Come at me. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, hey, look, a sword. I'm pretty sure that looks cooler than the one I've got. And this is why you can't have nice things. Yeah. Oh, hi. A lot of people didn't like the kill animations. I think they're epic. I love them. Particularly when you're sneaking behind somebody and you get the slice their throat animation as like an assassin. That's why I think I like sneak tools, because it actually adds that as an option that you can attempt to do whenever you want. Are you like really dead? Oh, you're really dead. I don't trust you guys. What am I doing? This isn't gonna kill me. Let me see. Yeah, like this isn't... Vanilla's like no damage to these traps, right? Yeah, they barely do any damage. Okay. I'm refreshing my memory on vanilla. Hey Hunter, thanks man. On vanilla mechanics. So there's a mod that makes traps stupidly deadly, and I've always played with it. And now I'm all... Oh, I can break that with, to the hunting bow. Mix up the combat here. Hello? Hey! Are you alive? Or undead? Re-dead? Yep, you're alive. Come on with me! Come on. You know you want to. You seem to be on fire, sir. Now I'm going to punch you in the face. Not impressed. How did I hit him? That seemed way off, but okay. Wake up! Come here. Oh, I'm on fire. Too bad I can't like touch him and light him on fire. I guess I kind of can. That's right, I just punched him in the face. Didn't mean to. When I first played this, the character that I wanted to make was a very, like, fast swordsman. Now, this was before Skyrim came out. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna make a one-handed swordsman. I was thinking of, what is it? In Baldur's Gate, they had it. It was a, I can't remember the name of it, but it was a sword master-like character, right? And I was thinking, you know what? I'm gonna use one-handed sword, and I bet there'll be some type of perk to make me faster because I'm only using one sword, and it'll be awesome. Sadly, there's no such perk in this. And there's only one mod that I've ever found that actually gives you some perk points or some way of making it worth it to just use, not like sword and magic, but just, let me like take that off. Oh shit, which one's this UI? Just the sword, where you can actually block with the sword. Because yeah, this is the animation they use. If you don't have anything in your left hand, you actually, properly block with a sword. It looks really cool. And I thought, oh, how cool would it be to be like that one-handed sword user? I don't use magic, I don't use a shield, I actually deflect blows with the sword itself. That'd be really cool. Sadly, vanilla game, there's no mechanics to support that, except for you can, block the sword. Let's go, let's kung fu fight. Come on. Punch you in the face. And the kill animations for having just the sword in your hand are pretty good. Battle axe. That was always Valefor's thing. Two-handed giant, Conan-style battle axe. Get to a wall, I want to see textures. Okay, you're not going to be as impressed, I bet, as you think you are. They're not terrible. The lighting effects are really nice. But they definitely could be better. I didn't favorite a bow. I'm just gonna use all the weapons. What have we not used yet? We haven't used a greatsword. Let's just drop in on this guy. Come to the party, they said. It'll be fun, they said. How did I miss with a greatsword? Use up all my stamina. Not my first choice of weapon. That subtle glare off the candles? Indeed. Oh yeah, they're way better than the original textures. Don't get me wrong. The change between vanilla and this is not subtle. Random mushrooms. Like, just look at that lighting effect. Looks great in here. I do notice, and this hasn't happened before, there's no shadows. I have no shadow from this light source, so, that's a little weird. ACM, also keep in mind you're watching through YouTube compression at 30 FPS. Let's do this. There can be only one. Like I'm chopping a tree down attacking with this thing. We must end this. I actually missed. Ooh. Oh. Okay, now you're just wrong, ACM. It does not look like it does on the Xbox 360. Go look up the comparison videos on a proper screen, not on your cell phone, and you'll see the difference. It is pretty substantial. Better have updated the shout sounds for non-humans. Most of them sound really bad. Oh, you know, I've never made a non-human. Now that I think about it. I've done a Redguard, I've done a Breton, I've done a Nord, of course. I don't think I've heard one, or even really paid attention. Now I want to know. Now I got to get my first shout. Anybody home? Other than this guy? Nobody likes him. Get out of my face, George! Step right up. The traps were always fun. I think that's why I like the Sneak Tools mod so much, because you get oil arrows you can shoot at the ground to get these like oil slicks, and then you can use the fire arrows to light them on fire. Oh, hi. Cut them down. Argonians are pretty good, but their voice sounds very human for the player character. So is he doing sort of a sword-wielding Gandalf wizard thing? If I could have a proper staff that didn't look like I was just gonna beat people with it, then I would totally do a full-on wizard. I think that would be the way to go. All right, what was the thing? Let's see, This is a mechanic that they really didn't use in this very well. Where's the thing? Did I not grab the thing? I do have the thing, okay. I know, I gotta change the thing on top. I just wasn't sure if I grabbed it. Is that miscellaneous? Here we go, Golden Claw. And what I'm talking about is this. You could zoom in on items and you can look at them closer to kind of figure out what I was hoping was this was like the tutorial dungeon. Remember when the first time you played this and you get to this dungeon and you've got this key and you're like, oh man, okay, cool. I can look at items and there's gonna be hints and clues on how to figure out the puzzles on the items. This is what this is hinting at, and this is probably a really simple one because it's just it's just the first dungeon you go to, right? Bear, bug, bird, got it. And then you find out that they're all exactly the same. They are all just this. Bear, bug, bird. I mean, maybe that's just like the Ocarina of Time fan of me likes really strong puzzles or fun puzzles that are different in each place you go to. I can't remember if Morrowind had any real puzzles to it, other than just figuring out where you needed to go next, because they didn't have the, you know, the waypoint system. I always turn it off. It's like, the mechanic is there. If you're looking at the miscellaneous stuff, like the mechanic to zoom in on items and to look at them is there, but it's like Bethesda didn't trust the fan base to look any deeper than, and you know, actually think about it. Actually think about these puzzles. Complicated puzzles. So, this is the place I wanted to see in the new version. It looks better. I know, I've leveled up. Let's go ahead and level up. More magic. Dual casting a destruction spell overcharges the effect and makes an even more powerful version. Okay. There's no reason not to take that. I mean, it's not like, but may have a chance of exploding in your face or something. I don't know. Let's see, magic. Let's make sure we've got, actually we already should have sparks equipped. Let's go dual-handed sparks. I mean, the first time I did this, I was like, what is that? And I think I had pissed off the thing behind me. Unrelenting force, and now we have to hear it in orc voice. Ah, but we don't have a dragon soul because, yeah, that's right. That's right. It's now, yeah, now you can't block. That would be the only reason that there's no real. Which I get. I guess that makes sense. Light him up. Don't cross the streams. No, my face. Yeah. If you cut me down, I will wreck your face, because you're not actually gonna cut me down. Oh, I never dual wield. Come here. I'm stuck on the floor. There we go. Go back to first person and let's light him up. Burn! Dragonstone, I'll take that. And a weapon I can sell. Wasn't there a mod where you could actually like burn the corpses? I think there was, way back when. Oh, did I not loot the chest? No, I didn't. There's our secret exit. Kill it with fire. I did kill it with fire. Oh, I don't have my lantern. Something, they should probably stick in the camping mod. If it's not already. Chesko's camping mod. There's a mod where you can have a belt-mounted lantern that you can turn on and off with a hotkey. Of course, we can't use that because we don't have SKSE. Means you can't have keys that are bound to any other thing. The lake still looks really wonky. You can see like through it partially. But yeah, I'm digging it. So to sum up before we log off here, the special edition, I'm really happy they came out with it. I think it's going to revitalize the modding community for Skyrim. It's unlocked 64-bit DirectX 11. It looks pretty damn good already. It's a great starting point for modders, PC gamers, and now Xbox gamers to jump in and experience Skyrim in a whole new way. And I'm really excited for all the new console fan base to be able to get in and experience some of those expansion-sized mods. I'm hoping they're going to be able to. I heard there's a 5 gig limit on what they're able to download for mods, which is, oh, sad times. You know, if that's as big as it can get, especially those big mods that have new custom textures and sound effects and voice acting. I mean, most of them are fully voiced. If you're talking about stuff like Falscar, and all that. But all right, guys, that's gonna wrap up today's stream. I think I'm gonna find out how to play this in ultra wide and start making the first character that I'm gonna play through on. I don't know what I'm gonna play as though, so. I may do that. Yes, Frostfall is already out, and so is the camping mod. Chesko's knocking out all his mods and bringing them over without SKSE. Crazy, right? So, I may be on later to play a little World of Warships with the community over on the Discord. Feel free to join me in that if you would like. I don't think I'm going to stream it, though, and that won't be until later tonight. If you guys enjoyed this stream, please hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. It's mostly sci-fi gaming and a lot of modding goodness. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later, everybody. Later, guys.